Okay, so step number 3 here in the 211 process is very simple. It's actually going on and getting connected to the social media sites that are out there. And some of you might be avid social media users already, Facebook or YouTube or Pinterest or Twitter and so on. Others of you might be a little bit newer to the game in social media or not quite that well versed in it. So we as Team V are on some social media platforms, and Viridian Energy, as our company, our parent company, is on a lot of social media platforms. So before I go and direct you to those different social media sites and what's on there and what to like and so on, I'm going to give you just a brief overview, and this is also a different training class for a different day, but just to give you an overview of the 6 top social media platforms or sites that are out there and a little overview of the differences. So Pinterest, for example, is a social media site that really revolves around the use of pictures. And people can go on there and create boards and they can pin or like pictures and so on. But it's primarily for the creative side and for pictures. And I'll show you that when we get to that site. Now, Twitter is a really interesting social media platform where you can actually only use 140 characters, and each letter is a character. So they're short and sweet, and they call them tweets. And there's lots of companies and celebrities and people and businesses that use Twitter as a form of communication because it's short and it's sweet and you can get the message out there. Now, as you see in the bottom here, they have 560 million active users. Now, Facebook is one of the biggest social media sites that's out there, and they have over 1 billion users worldwide. And that happened relatively quick. But this is a great social media site where you can actually post pictures and you can comment on pictures. You can look at friends. You can add videos. You can put quotes on there if you want. It's a great way to communicate for the new generation. Instagram is also a social media platform that deals a lot around pictures and videos, short videos, and they're at about 150 million active users. Then you've got Google Plus, which is really a social network that's built into Google, and it allows for people to create different circles and communities, and to either invite people into your Google circle, or you can actually go into other existing groups and user circles. And they've got 400 million active users. And then LinkedIn is kind of like a business social media site and the equivalent of a Facebook, but really for businesses. So they're at about 240 million users. And again, there's some training that we can do about how to actively and effectively utilize social media and whatnot. But for now, we're going to look at the social media sites that Viridian is on, and this is a great way to stay connected to the community. So if we go to their YouTube channel first, if you go to youtube.com, and if you did a search at the top for Viridian Energy, you should find their site here. And within here are all sorts of videos, that are uploaded and categorized. They have certain playlists in here. It's a great way. Whenever they upload something that's brand new, you get an email alert saying Viridian uploaded their new video on YouTube. And so what you want to do is when you go back to their home section here, is you want to click over to the right, you want to click subscribe. So I'm already subscribed. And then from here, you can actually jump to their other social media platforms. So if you clicked on Facebook, it brings you right over to their Facebook page. And what you'll notice here is that 14,000 people like this page here. And if you have Facebook and you click liked, then most of what they post here in their feed will show up into your news feed. And so they've got great updates. Keeps you really in the loop on things that are happening. And so you can go on there and you can like different things that Viridian posts. There's great blogs that they actually have, they roll out, and so on and so forth. And then if you're back here, you can click on their Twitter account, and this is where they brings you. So you click on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter account, you can talk to us and we'll help you set one up if you wanted to, but you can follow, and you can see that this is the extent of what's called a tweet. So they're only 140 characters, roughly, and you can see that Viridian has tweeted. They've sent out 1,597 messages, and they're following 1,000 people or organizations. and they've got 3,600 followers. And so you want to go on there and you want to follow them there. Also on Google Plus, you can go on there and click on that link, and then you can click on follow them there. And Pinterest, ultimately, you can go on to Pinterest and you can click follow there as well. And then we, as our team, you can go, when you're in Facebook, you can go into Team V, and it's a community, and it's a private group for our team only, and we actually send out updates, as well, that are specific to our team, or things that are really designed to help you grow your business in the field. So that is the social media component of this step, and you want to just make sure you go in there and get connected to the communities and take care of that first things first. All right, have a great time doing that. Stay engaged in the community, and we'll see you on the next step.